Dear Vladimir Putin, of course I am not insensible to the sufferings that human conflicts may cause to those whose lives are more or less affected by them, and I obviously pray for them, all those people who are currently in pain and whose hearts are troubled, especially for those who died in the conflict in Ukraine. I wish this sad episode will be over as soon as possible, so that all can regain joy and peace. I'm sure that your wishes are not different from mine. But it's for another reason that I'm sending you this message. In the news available on internet, these last few days I've been reading the word war 1,000 times and seeing photos of smoke in the distance, eventually some buildings with broken windows, broken walls. There are many interviews with intellectuals and politicians firmly condemning you and even wondering if you have lost your mind. Then, in fact, my heart ends up feeling a great amount of compassion and indignation. But these feelings are not that sentimental reaction that these articles and videos are meant to arouse. I want you to know that most of that compassion actually goes to you, and it comes from seeing the dimension of the hate thrown in your direction. It's been a week now that you are being condemned by millions, maybe billions of people. Do all those people really know what's going on? I'm not sure. I also watched and heard with much attention your long speeches announcing the beginning of this special military operation, as well as some other videos and interviews. Listening to your description of NATO's members' indifference towards the legitimate needs of Russia for all those years, refusing to seriously take them under consideration, I realized what an amazing proof of patience you have been giving. I understand you. I myself have known the feeling through all my life, that feeling of being ignored, pushed out of the game, being pictured as unworthy or crazy or dangerous, many times. Maybe that's why I can imagine the pain in your soul. A frightening solitude, the grief for having to be the one to take alone decisions that no one could possibly desire to take. I visualized a gigantic cross on your shoulder. I understand that this is the way you are giving all your life for the sake of your beloved Russia. Someone might ask, but does a country as large as it may be deserve all that? Why not just to let go? Well, only history can answer these questions. Some countries will remain. Some others will disappear. But if someone like you, Vladimir, is willing to carry that cross, your country will remain. Every hero must be ready to eventually be very much hated, just like Jesus was every time he would say, do, or order things that nobody wanted. That's why you say that being the president of Russia is to sacrifice your whole life, isn't it? The distance between the sincerity of this patriotic sacrifice and the hysteria of the big ongoing soap opera through which the system is trying to transform your careful, precise, and respectful military operation into a wild, horrible criminal war must make us think of the distance between the earth and the sky. Here's my indignation. Kings give their lives for their nations, and they never explain to anyone what they are going to do and why and when. Otherwise, their plans would be completely ruined. Here in the Western world, This kind of king doesn't exist anymore. All we have is technocracy. Most of our leaders are satisfied of being carried by the flow, enjoying their lives and their power. No sacrifices are involved. I thought, how amazing! A comic actor plays the role of a president in a movie, and then, right away after that, he runs for president in real life. That's show business. Say, a sort of witchcraft was used. When voters will vote under social manipulation, all the business of the nation becomes show business. No wonder why the comic turned into tragic. It's not funny. Some movie spell played a role in your life too, remember? But that was, well, different. You found your vocation to be a KGB agent in a movie when you were still a kid. Then many years of preparation, much effort involved, hard work, sacrifices, all the contrary. Dear amigo, I might like to say many other things, but I know you're busy. I just want to tell you that the fact that almost no one here brings any support to you in this moment, it doesn't mean that we are only a few. Not at all. I am aware that I may be hurting myself badly for posting this message, but I couldn't care less. In fact, life is getting pretty unbearable around here. Sometimes I want to die. So I understood that I shouldn't say no to my desire of helping you carry the weight of this giant cross. And yes, if you get a good result, the whole world will benefit. God be with Russia. Good health. Thank you.